I just finished filming my viral mac and cheese recipe, the one that got 10 million views in 12 hours, my kitchen covered in flour and cheese, when I tried to log into my TikTok and Instagram accounts and got a password incorrect error. I'd built this brand over 3 years, 1.8 million followers, every recipe created in my tiny Brooklyn apartment kitchen, every video filmed by me, every product tested by me with my boyfriend of 4 years Ryan and my business partner Jake by my side. I called Ryan panicking and he sighed, fake sympathy thick in his voice. Oh baby, I'm so sorry. Jake says the accounts were hacked. We're working to get them back, but it's probably a lost cause. I checked the accounts and they were still up, posting my exact mac and cheese video with my face blurred out, my voice replaced by Ryan's, the caption saying, "New recipe from Ryan's kitchen, launching our new sauce line next week." First reversal. The man I'd loved for 4 years, who I'd moved across the country to be with, had stolen my entire brand, my recipes, and my accounts with my business partner. I drove to our commercial kitchen and walked in on Ryan and Jake, packing up my recipe binders, filming new videos with my exact recipes, the logo I'd designed on the wall now with my name crossed out replaced with Ryan's. Jake looked up, smiled, and said, "You should have read your partnership contract, kid. You signed over all intellectual property to the company when you joined. Ryan's the new face of the brand now." I pulled out my contract, the one Ryan had handed me 2 years prior, tired after a 14-hour filming day, and sure enough, buried in the fine print, a clause that gave the company full rights to every recipe, every video, every piece of content I created forever. Second reversal. The contract I'd signed to protect my brand had actually signed it away, and Ryan and Jake had written it to steal everything from me. I ran back to my apartment, locked myself in my bathroom, and cried so hard my eyes swelled shut, the smell of garlic and parmesan still clinging to my clothes, convinced my entire career was over. I'd worked my way up from a broke college kid, living on ramen, filming videos on my phone, and they'd stolen every single thing I'd built. I pulled myself together, and remembered the encrypted hard drive I'd hidden in my pantry, the one I'd saved every single recipe draft, every video raw file, every recorded call with Ryan and Jake, every copyright registration for my recipes, after Ryan kept accidentally deleting my recipe files 3 months prior. That's the third reversal. The paranoid backup I'd made after a tiny red flag I'd ignored was the only thing that could save me. I filed a DMCA takedown notice for every video they'd posted, sent the full copyright registration for my recipes to TikTok and Instagram, and within 24 hours all their videos were taken down, my accounts were reinstated, with a strike against Ryan's new account for copyright infringement. I also sent the full evidence packet, Ryan's texts planning the theft, the contract drafts showing they'd altered the fine print after I signed, the recorded calls of Jake admitting they'd planned to steal my brand to the FTC, my lawyer, and every single brand I had to deal with. The brands dropped Ryan and Jake immediately, filed breach of contract lawsuits against them, and re-signed with me for double the original rate. Fourth reversal. The brands I'd been terrified to lose were now on my side, ready to ruin the people who'd lied to them. The final reversal hit a month later, when Ryan and Jake's company filed for bankruptcy, after all their investors pulled out when the news broke, and Ryan showed up at my apartment begging for forgiveness, saying he was broke, no one would work with him, when I handed him the restraining order and the lawsuit for fraud and copyright infringement, and said, "You wanted my brand so bad. Now you can live with the mess you made." I rebranded my channel, hit 2.5 million followers 2 months later, launched my own sauce line that sold out in 24 hours, and never went into business with someone I was dating again. I learned that the people you love and trust the most are the ones who know exactly how to steal your dream, but the work you build with your own hands can never be taken from you, not really.